Well, what do you know? The New York Jets are being the New York Jets. And Joe Douglas could take the general manager of personnel job right there, right now. He can go to the New York Jets and already sign his papers and already be working there. The Jets are awaiting his arrival. Guess what, guys? They're not paying Joe Douglas that much money. Apparently, from CBS Sports, Fox Sports, it was all over the place on Twitter today. Joe Douglas, they're not even paying him a good salary. He's the front runner to the New York Jets GM position. He is. He could go there right now. Joe Douglas has not shown up. Joe Douglas had dinner. Joe Douglas went and interviewed. Joe Douglas hasn't done a damn thing since then. Okay? A guy that has built Super Bowl defenses, a guy that, I'm telling you, like, the Baltimore Ravens, he drafted so many good players. I can't even get into it because the New York Jets are being the fucking New York Jets. Now, why, you guys are probably saying, why are you upset? You should be happy. I'm not upset about it. I'm just like, that just gives, the Jets are just disrespecting Joe Douglas. I mean, they interviewed 3 people. I don't know the other 2 guys' names. One guy from Seattle and then another guy. I forgot. But because if you guys, I know some of you guys are smart, but some of you guys probably don't know, so who knows. But there's no salary cap with front office jobs. There's no salary cap for front office jobs. There's no salary cap. Okay? Joe Douglas could go there right now, sign his papers, and be the GM of the New York Jets. What's the problem? Because he's going to take at least a few scouts that go with him over to New York. A guy that, when we had Joe Douglas our first year, not much was done. We didn't really do too much just because, he was stuck with what we kind of had. And then once we got into the second year, then Joe Douglas started to do his thing. And then, he was doing a lot more, being more involved. The Eagles could still re-sign him back. If Joe Douglas feels, I'm not even going to touch this. If they don't want to you don't want to give him $1 million. Apparently there's $1 million figure or something. There's, I was reading some stuff today, and it's supposed to be a lot more money. He wants a lot more money, okay? And you're telling me the New York Jets, every team, billions of dollars, millions and billions. I mean, come on now. You got billionaires that own these teams. You got millions of dollars put into it, and you can't pay this guy the money he deserves. Won a Super Bowl with the Ravens, wins a Super Bowl, turns Philadelphia into a really good football team. I know there's a lot more to it than just Joe Douglas, but seriously, like, the New York Jets, I just knew it. I said to myself, he's either going to go to New York and he's gonna get let go after 2 years because the Jets have no fucking patience. They got to win right now, They got to spend $100 million, win right now, sign all these ridiculous contracts that McCagnon signed all these guys to save his fucking job. Gave C.J. Mosley $53 million guaranteed. That's the one guy I can't believe they paid that much. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. And then fire the guy, and then Adam Gase wants... does Adam Gase have final say? Is Joe Douglas going to get final say with Adam Gase? I mean, it's just crazy. It's just a big dysfunctional fucking shithead over there. That whole front office is a bunch of... I don't get it. They're supposed to be the come up for the New York Jets. It's supposed to be like, we got new jerseys, we got new players, we got all this shit, and then you fire someone that just did your draft, did your free agency, and then all of a sudden you don't want to pay Joe Douglas with a great resume Joe Douglas has. You don't want to pay him? If Philadelphia resigns him, I'm laughing in the Jets organization's face and their fan base because honestly, that's just atrocious. And number 2, the Eagles could re-sign him and give him more of a role. Maybe give him more of a role with what he's doing. Maybe increase his workload a little bit if he wants more power. I don't know. I don't know what they could do. Joe Douglas has been at Eagles OTAs every day and has been doing his thing. Could this turn around? It could, but It's been all over the place because, and it's all about the money. Like when you move up in position, you want to have more money than what you're making. You're trying to, I don't blame the guy for wanting more money. I would want more money if I have a job right now and they want to pay me the same thing. I don't know if they're going to pay him the same thing, but I don't know what the figures are. Like I just said, but I'm just saying if they're going to pay me something for a higher position. Like, come on, like seriously, that's what you're gonna do. Like that's how you respect me and my work. I just turned the Philadelphia Eagles into a Super Bowl fucking team. I just drafted. I don't even know. That team is a fucking joke. The Egos are a fucking joke. The head coach is a googly-eyed fucking weirdo. Oh man, I'm telling you, the fucking Jets, I knew something was going to happen. It's either, there was two things that were going to happen. One, Joe Douglas was going to be there for like 2 years and they would probably just let him go. Like, you know what I mean? Like they probably won't even give Joe Douglas time. They'll probably just get rid of his ass. And number two, the front office will probably end up getting final say or part of the final say on a vote to get a player in free agency or draft a certain player. Who fucking knows at this point? But it's just a dysfunctional fucking workload. So they could put out the Jets could make all their money, put out. Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, seriously, like the Jets organization is about to make a shit ton of money because the fans actually are like, holy shit, we actually have a roster this year. We actually signed a lot of good people. They're going to make more money on ticket sales. They're going to make more money in jersey sales. They're going to make more money on everything. And you can't pay this guy a $1 million figure. I mean, that's just a fucking joke. Just a joke. So, that's all I got to say, guys. I'm not trying to make this a long video, but that's the news. So, Joe Douglas is backing off right now. But we'll see. Maybe he'll sign tomorrow. Maybe all this will be done. But right now, they don't want to pay him. That's disrespect. That's disrespect.